Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to share with you the new Essie Summer 2016 collection. And there's 6 polishes in the collection. A few of them aren't very original, but most of them are, I think. I wasn't super excited for this collection. I was excited, but I wasn't super excited because I'd read a lot of reviews and people were saying they weren't really impressed with the colors. These are the 6, and I think they're different. There's a few shimmers in here. I generally don't wear a lot of shimmer polishes, but these ones were just light enough and pretty enough, and I love the blues against my skin tone, so I really enjoyed them. So let's talk about each one, and then I'll have live swatches and a little review. And I'm going to have comparisons on my blog in a few days, so watch for those so you'll know which ones that maybe you want to pick up or don't, because maybe you have a polish that's pretty similar to one of them. The first one we have is Coconut Cove, and this is just an off-white polish, and I like that. Sometimes the stark white is too much, and this is just a little bit softer, which I think is a little more wearable for people. And it's a little lighter than Urban Jungle, and I like this one. It's just a white cream, but I think if you don't want something stark white this summer, but you also want to wear a white polish, this would be a good one to pick up. And let's get in the swatch for Coconut Cove. And here's the first coat of Coconut Cove, and the formula is quite creamy and thick, and that's one coat. I'm going to go ahead and do a second coat, and these are pretty generous coats, but it looks like it's completely opaque after 2 coats. If you did, you could do 3 thinner ones as well, but that's 2 coats of Coconut Cove. And the next one I have is Buried Treasures, and this is just a berry cream polish, and this is one that I think you can find a dupe of. Whether an Essie polish or a different brand, you can find one that's similar to this, and I'll have comparisons on the blog. But the formula is really great, and so if you don't have one this color, I definitely pick this one up. And this is Buried Treasures, and let's get into the swatch for this. And here's the first coat of Buried Treasures, and the formula is really great on this one. It's slightly jelly, but mostly cream, and it goes on very smoothly. So let's do the second coat, and this coat's maybe a little thicker as well, but it's opaque in 2 coats, and that's 2 coats of Buried Treasures. Then we have Hiking Heels, and the same thing. This is one that you can find a dupe of anywhere. It's just an orange red cream polish, and the formula is slightly jelly, which I really like. Actually, it's quite a bit jelly, but it was surprisingly opaque in about 2 coats, which is really nice for a jelly polish. And so I really like this one. This is really close or almost identical to Color Binge, and I think that I like that one a little bit more. But if you don't have a color like this, an orange red, I'd pick it up because I love orange reds for the summertime. And this is Hiking Heels, and let's get into the swatch for that. And here's the first coat of Hiking Heels. As you can see, it's quite jelly, but it's actually pretty opaque, so I like that about this formula. And that's 1 coat. I'm going to go ahead and do a second coat, and it's pretty opaque in 2 coats, so I'm just going to only do 2. And that's 2 coats of Hiking Heels. Then I have Viva Antigua. So this is a turquoise polish with turquoise and green. I think it kind of shifts between turquoise and green glitter and kind of flecks or shimmer. And it's really pretty and really flattering. I love this one quite a bit, and I was surprised because I usually don't like shimmer polishes. It doesn't show up as shimmery as it does in the bottle, but it's shimmery. It has enough shimmer that it does translate on the nail. And let's get into the swatch of Viva Antigua. And here's the first coat of Viva Antigua, and the formula is pretty great. As you can see, I have a few brushes that are kind of weird and not cut all the way, as you can see. I don't know if that's happened to me a couple times, but anyway, kind of annoying. But this is the second coat of Viva Antigua, and that's 2 coats to be completely opaque. Next one is Loot the Booty, and I like this one too. It's a bold blue with purple and blue shimmer. This one was flattering on my skin tone as well, and I really liked it. I usually don't love bright blues. I try to wear them, but sometimes they look funny on me. but I really liked this one. I was surprised by this one too. And so this is called Loot the Booty, and let's get into the swatch for that one. And here's the first coat of Loot the Booty. It's such a pretty vibrant polish, and it's pretty opaque, but it's definitely going to need a second coat. I really like the formula on this one as well. It's pretty consistent with the other glittery polishes, and this is the second coat, and that's 2 coats of Loot the Booty. And the next one is Tribal Textiles, and this one is, I thought it would be pretty identical to Frock and Roll, but Frock and Roll actually is kind of a purple toned base, and this one's like a gunmetal base, and I like this one quite a bit. And this shimmer shows up more than the other shimmer on the nails. It's got like a silver shimmer, and it's really flattering. I like this one. And let's get into the swatch for Tribal Textiles. And here's the first coat of Tribal Textiles, and the formula is consistent with the last one that I just applied, and it's going to need a second coat though, but it has pretty good coverage. And here's the second coat, and it's definitely going to be opaque after 2 coats if they're more generous. And that's 2 coats of Tribal Textiles. So that's it for the collection. I hope you guys liked that. For the most part, I liked most of the polishes. I'm excited to try them out this summer, and I think they look good together as well. I've been liking how Essie has been having their collections kind of meld well together, and I think I can use the polishes together for some nail designs. So anyway, let me know if you guys liked this review by giving me a thumbs up, and if you liked any of these colors, let me know, and if you think you might pick them up, leave a comment down below so I can see. I'd be curious to see if you guys like these as well. So thanks, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.